If you are serious about anti-aging, or if you have been practicing something to achieve the anti-aging, then this video is for you. The additional time that you are going to add to your life with the help of anti-aging program or the practice, I think you should be using that time for yourself. If you are planning to use the time for something else in a fast-paced life, I think there is no point in anti-aging. I'm going to explain this in a while very clearly, so just be with me till the end of the video. Have you ever asked yourself whether do you want to look young or you want to be young? Well, if you want to look younger, there are lots of shortcuts which are expensive and dangerous too. Those shortcuts doesn't suit everyone. Also, these shortcuts are temporary. These are not going to last longer. If you want to be younger, then there are no shortcuts. You have to take the long route. I have explained a practice in my previous video. I'm going to put the link below. So you will have to follow those type of practices to be young. You don't have to include too many types of exercises in your day. So well, don't confuse your body with different sort of exercises. Keep only those which actually helps your body. I would say just go with one form of exercises and then definitely the breathing techniques I explained you. In my case, I choose swimming, yoga and the breathing exercises. I chose swimming because I wanted to learn the new skill. Otherwise, I would always go with yoga and the breathing exercises. That's all. I think that those two should be good enough for me to live a longer life and the healthy life. I think the same applies to everybody. Now listen to me very carefully. This is going to be a very important point. What does exactly mean by anti-aging? Anti-aging means aging naturally, very naturally. Now we are aging faster because of our fast-paced life. Let's understand this with an example. What happens if we don't water the plants? What happens if we don't put the specific plant under the sun? The plant is going to dry and the leaves are going to fall. The same thing happens to our body or to any species on this earth, in case if the species are not doing to what it is actually designed for. Well, we are not exercising, we are not taking care of our body. We are living in a very fast-paced life where we have completely forgot how to keep ourselves calm, peace, and how to sleep properly. So that's why it is very important to live the fast-paced life and focus on living your life and experiencing the life. Now let's understand the purpose of anti-aging. Well, lots of people go with the anti-aging program with a different purpose. In my view, the main purpose of anti-aging should be to live life disease-free with very least medications. The second purpose should be to close all the liabilities and live your life as free as possible. And the third part is to take care of your family, understand this nature, connect with the universe and experience the life as much as possible. What does exactly mean by understanding nature? Well, you have a relation with the nature by air, by means of water, by means of fire, or there are a lot many ways to connect the dots. Now you can travel the world to understand the nature. You don't have to buy an expensive car or you don't have to choose expensive ways to travel. I know there are a lot of people who travel by bike, travel by cycles, and some people travel the world just by walk. So there are lots of such examples. And what exactly I mean by connecting to universe? Well, you can achieve that by meditating. There are lots of ways to meditate, so you can always find one or the other ways to meditate and connect with the universe. I did not add couple of things purposefully under the purpose of anti-aging, such as achieving the great positions in the corporate or helping someone in making more profit in their business. I think these things doesn't add much value in your life when you plan to live longer and peacefully. Few things that you have already committed in your life should be given a highest priority, such as your family, your own business, and your any other commitment that fulfills your needs. Well, do not overcommit on anything. Do not buy fancy stuff unless you have the capability to afford them without much effort. There is no end for the luxury life. When you want to live a luxury life, you will keep on buying the fancy stuffs. Maybe it will keep you happy temporarily, but for a longer run, maintaining those fancy stuff will keep you always busy. It is not going to let you sleep peacefully. So, if you are keeping your life very simple, the expenses will be less. You don't have to focus more on the maintenance of the things that you own. So, always try to live a very simple life as much as possible. I know you will be having a number of wishes, but make sure you are able to afford things to fulfill your wishes. When it comes to your family and your job, don't overcommit on anything. Focus on the needs, fulfill them, and move on. So with this, you will get enough time for yourself. So think on how to spend your life with the extra time that you are getting through the anti-aging program. Well, I would say take a piece of paper, list down all the things that you want to experience in this life. So when you are listing your wishes, try to avoid things that is going to put your life in danger, such as maybe you want to swim with sharks. So that is just an example. So always avoid such ideas. So when you are done with listing the wishes, now is the time to prioritize things. See which of those wishes can be fulfilled with the commitments that you currently holding, and see what wishes can be fulfilled later. So you have to prioritize your wishes according to the commitment that you are currently having. You can also draw a milestone and keep it ready for the future. The thing is, you should always keep visiting that piece of paper and see how the milestone looks like, how many wishes you have already fulfilled, what needs to be done for the wishes that is waiting for the next year. So in a nutshell, the time that you get from anti-aging, use that time to fulfill your own needs, to fulfill your wishes, and to experience the life. Also in doing and understanding the things that actually matters. So with this content, I wanted to give you a clear idea on how to spend your rest of the life. Basically to invest that time in experiencing the better things in your life rather than wasting your own time on something else which actually doesn't add more value in your life. So thank you for being with me till now. Have a good day. Bye for now.